Спасибо, Клим Саныч.
Старались.
Честно говоря, потраченного времени жаль.
Да.
Пятикратно переваренный кал.
Да.
Yeah.
God be with you.
I'm looking for a fellow who lives here, but I don't know his name.
What would you want with him? Well, it's no skin off my nose. The bastard has a cottage on the edge of the village by the road to Ratte.
I'm looking for the local groom.
Has something hit you on the head, boy?
Yeah.
Good day to you.
Is there someone here who can compete with me?
I'm sure someone. How good are you with a bow?
I've shot a few.
Then you'll have no trouble. Splendid. Meanwhile, God. You may shoot. The contest is over. Henry here is the winner.
Изи.
You'd better put that weapon away, or you'll be...
Is there someone?
Sure. How good are you?
I reckon I can take.
Bold word. The best art. Splendid. Meanwhile, may the Lord. You may shoot.
Привет.
Привет. Да блин, кажется, старшему конюху сейчас проиграю. О, яблочко. По центру. Еще разок. Еще разок. Ну, не по центру, рядышком. Блин, вообще в бок. Сейчас там старший конюх настреливает. Во. Блин, я его не догоню. Вообще не туда. Тоже не туда. Ну, блин, отстаю немного.
Last arrow shot. Contest over.
Ничего.
Watch it. You can't draw.
Ух ты, защита. Нормально.
Take care now.
У меня какой лук? Мгм. Надо здесь найти кузнеца и починиться везде. Не только кузнеца, и портного тоже нету. Деньги есть. Самое главное, есть что им продать. Здесь. Поискать.
Come now.
Окей, это понятно, это жилье. Надо будет, кстати, купить хату. Это что? Пекарь. Бакалейщик. Что, кузнеца здесь нет, что ли? На той стороне он, что ли?
Yeah. Yeah.
Так, ну это сюжет.
Yeah. Yeah.
Что, мясник типа здесь живет? Мясник.
Yeah.
Ясно, короче, фиг мы найдем сейчас этого. Кузнеца.
Move along, citizens. Move along. There's nothing to see here.
That's what you call nothing to see. I'd like to know what something to see looks like.
By the keys of St. Peter, this is all I need. We'll have to send word to Sir Hanush.
That might not be necessary.
Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, in the service of Hanish's Captain Bernard. I'm investigating the attack at Neuhof, and I think this could be related.
Well, I'm the bailiff of Auschwitz. And I say we don't want any of that kind of trouble around here. What makes you think this has anything to do with Neuhof?
One of the folk at the stud farm recognized someone from Auschwitz among the bandits.
We have no bandits or murderers around here.
Really? They say he had a limp?
Shit. Well, allow me to introduce you. to Limpy Lubosh. Or all that's left of him.
Sakra. Nothing's ever easy. I'll have to take a look around and ask a few more questions, if that's all right with you.
You can take this mess off my hands and welcome to it. As for what else there is to find out, I don't know. But look and ask all you like.
Who was Limpy Lubosh?
A poor crofter and a scoundrel. Can't say I'm too surprised what happened to him. He kept company with all sorts of vermin. He was always getting into some kind of trouble. Punch-ups in the tavern and what have you.
How come he limped?
He got that from some villainy or brawl a long time ago.
Has he been up to anything suspicious lately?
I don't know. The last few days he didn't go anywhere. He was home the whole time. But he always kept everyone in the village at arm's length.
Did he have any kith or kin in the village?
None. A loner he was. I don't know the last time I saw him with anyone.
Do you happen to know where he was on the night of the Neuhof raid?
I've no idea. He kept his distance from other folk, so you never knew if he was away or holed up at home.
When did you find the body? And did anyone see anything?
Just now. And nobody saw or heard anything. I don't know how they could gut him like that without someone hearing him scream.
Another thing...
Да.
What's this? Looks like someone's hit him very hard on the head. Could they have bludgeoned him to death and then gutted him? That would explain why he didn't scream. Lord above, they did a hell of a job on him. Must have been agony. How come no one heard anything? An inscription in blood. It's a pity I don't know how to read. Looks like they wanted to give someone a warning, but who? And a bandit who knows how to write isn't something you see every day.
Самое главное взломать.
Waiting for us, sir. They said about trying to kill us all too.
Greetings.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanish of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well.
Don't know how I can help.
Who was this Lubosh who was murdered?
You could see at first glance he was no good. I kept well out of his way.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
There wasn't sight or sound of him for a long time, and then yesterday he turned up at the church.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
I don't think he was home.
Do you know who Lubosh...
As far as I know,
That's all.
God bless.
В конюшне, судя по всему.
Да, тут, но я на смене в любой момент могу отключиться.
Понял. Глеб, зайди в ВК.
Are you blind? For Christ's sake, there's people.
Здесь люди ходят. Если я хожу, и лошадка моя. О, кстати. Ну-ка, стопэ.
Ай, бля, и нет говно, не смогу стрим смотреть.
Сзади ВК.
I'd like you to show me. Certainly. I'd like to. All right. Now pay.
Верховой езде поучимся.
I'd like you. Certainly. I'm interested. All right. Isn't that? Since it's well. Agreed.
Жаль, здесь не починиться нигде нельзя, ничего. Господи, я карту даже не могу передвинуть.
Yeah. Yeah.
Блин, мне надо починиться где-нибудь. Ты не туда побежал?
Yeah.
I hope I can.
Of course.
That man. He was a drunk who was always looking for a fight.
Have you noticed?
Well, now I think of it.
Do you know what?
Not a clue.
Do you know any?
He was a loner.
That's all. I'd like to learn.
You? Bear in mind, it won't be all that easy.
All right. I don't want to.
Very well. I will require some groschen from you, though, and set aside at least a couple of days so...
Here are your groschen.
Then we may as well... He did break his vow, but better than to dishonor it here. May he follow his heart. Wake up, lad.
Нега.
It's time we were getting on. So, let's see you read a bit. There's a book here on the table. Try to read it.
Will I manage?
You ought to be able to. It's a simple text. Come back once you've worked your way through it.
Как-то раз, подойдя к гнезду своей гусыни, крестьянин обнаружил там яйцо, желтое и сверкающее. Когда он его поднял, яйцо оказалось тяжелым, словно медь, и крестьянин решил было его выбросить, подумав, что его кто-то разыграл. Однако, поразмыслив, он взял его домой. Вскоре к великой радости обнаружил, что яйцо это сделано из чистого золота. Каждое утро повторялось одно и то же, и вскоре он разбогател на продаже золотых яиц. Чем богаче он становился, тем сильнее мучила его жадность. И решив собрать разом все золото, которое могла принести его гусыня, он убил и распотрошил, однако внутри ничего не было. Угу. Понятно.
I've read the book.
Wonderful.
Жадность не бывает оправданной.
That being greedy doesn't pay.
Excellent. You're one of my most talented pupils. You've uncovered the meaning hidden in the letters. Like I told you, books are valuable. And the words that you place in them ought to be no less so.
Does that mean that I can read then?
Yes, you have the foundation. Remember, my boy, the pen is mightier than the sword. to fully learn your way around work. Now we'll move on to the second lesson, which will be much harder. Many books are written in Latin, the language of erudite and religion. There's a book on the table with some text. Read it and then...
I only just managed the fable about the goose.
You're a
Окей. Че, вы уже готовы?
I read the page.
So tell me.
Nullus est.
Good heavens! Don't tell me you
Спасибо за подписку.
Excellent. Well, there's nothing more I can teach you. Congratulations. You can go and be ordained right away.
Наверное, все-таки еще полчасика постримлю. И после этого к вам присоединюсь, если что, хорошо? Какая-то новый навык чтения. Есть книги какие-нибудь с собой? Ага, ни хрена у меня нет. На лошади тоже ни хрена нет. Дай-ка книгу какую-нибудь.
Let's talk about the... Agree?
I'd almost shake...
Are we agreed?
Well... Fine.
Букварь. Эй. Слушайте, как удобно читать на этом месте. 80% удобства места аж. А, заебись, но более высокий уровень навыка. Только после достижения 5-го уровня.
Christ! A thief! People! A thief!
Где ворота, Алён?
Guard! Come here quick! There's a thief over there!
Hey, you! Halt! Surrender! You'll have to... You were seen in the act of... Well, you won't forget...
Just my luck. Look, I can't...
Пиздец, серьезно?
I can't.
You still have to...
Тут тот старый не слушал, ты будешь вовер.
А, я же сказал, что это... Как его? Сейчас чуть-чуть попозже, хорошо? Если вы в рейтинг пойдете, нет?
I am honored that a knight so...
Farewell.
Так мы сейчас в рейтинг.
Yeah. Yeah.
Но уже зашли.
Вы уже в бою или...
Потому не спеши.
God watch over. Goodbye.
В бою.
Ясно.
Do you have any work?
После боя напиши, я зайду.
My dear lad, I have more worries than I can bear. I have to deal with a local witch.
A witch?
The herb woman, old Gertrude. That devious hag who will stoop to anything.
Oh, don't tell me. The cows are giving blood instead of milk, and babies are being born
Хорошо.
with 2 heads and a tail. A little bird told you, did it?
You know how good people are at seeing the splinter in another's eye and not the...
In other words, and what's the problem?
But this is sacrilege, and it's unsafe. All sorts of molds and lichen.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to go and see her and find out what she's been up to. I know she lives in fear of the Holy Church. If you learn that she truly did involve folk and...
Consider it done.
Good. And never fear. I'm a man who always...
Good evening. God bless.
О, блин. Равница. Стоп, я же поговорил.
Jesus Christ. The blessings of our good Lord be with you, Father. I'm here in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa, investigating the massacre at Neuhof, which seems to be connected to a murder here.
It seems Sir Hanush is employing children as investigators. But ask as you wish, boy. I hope this nasty business will be cleared up.
Did you know Lubosh? What was he like?
A bit of a lost soul. Simple, rough fellow, but at heart I don't think he was such a bad...
Did you notice anything suspicious recently?
My child, all sorts of suspicious things have been going on recently. People like Lubosh don't know what to do about it, and sometimes they do stupid things.
That's really not a lot of help to me.
I'm sorry to hear it.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing on the day Neuhof was raided?
Unfortunately, I do know.
What?
I'm bound by certain vows that forbid me to tell you.
Vows more important than catching dangerous murderers?
There are laws of God above the laws of man's.
Father, surely you can't be serious. There must be situations in which you can make an exception.
There are things that apply always, no matter what the circ...
I've got no time for this. You might be happy to put people's lives at risk, but I refuse to, and I'll get that confession out of you by...
You're threatening me. You want to fight?
All right?
God be with you. Well, I have to admit you're good. Or I'm getting too old for this. Either way, if you think you'll get confessional secrets out of me with your fists, you're badly mistaken, boy. You can hammer me to death if you like. I do want to help you, though. So come to the tavern in the evening, and maybe we'll come up with something.
Пиздец. Ничего не хочет говорить, но если ты его побьешь, он тебе все скажет. Да ты чувачок. Ой.
Coming.
Good day to you.
Have you got...
I suppose. For how long?
How about...
All right.
I've only got
Is this
two
enough?
hands.
That's a...
Как монаха в рукопашку, это же автоматом отлучение.
You all like it here.
Он сам не против.
Is there anything suspicious?
Indeed, they're around here. You should hear about what Vashek the groom has been up to at the stables.
Is there anything...
Nothing out.
Так он из этих.
Типа моя кровать. А сундук-то где? А, вот. Ну, сейчас почитаем. Блин, надо было вечером в корчме встретить. Извинись перед священником. Блин, я лох. Блин, меня бесит то, что здесь нет нормального кузнеца. Мне надо было бы иметь нормальный вид. Короче, что-то не очень. У меня сейчас что-то в Kingdom Come, я думал, будет больше желания, но что-то, ребят, извините, не супер у меня. Такого желания. Я, пожалуй, сейчас стопану и реально в овер зайду. Что-то я сейчас только начал. Скоро овер будет.